Hi, my name is Alan. Welcome to Downtime Recap. We're going to be talking a little bit about Counter-Strike and not in a way that you know. And we're going to be talking about FIFA and how they made more money off of online rather than offline stuff, which makes sense in 2020. At least in 2020, they made more money on FIFA in esports and media rights there than they did in actual football. So hang around, watch the video. Super Seducer 3 is the follow-up to Super Seducer 2, a game where you play like real-life scenarios. It's like filmed in real life, and then it's basically a multiple choice of dating, picking up people, seducing people. And they made the first game on Steam, they made the second game on Steam, and it actually went really, really well. Until Super Seducer 3 came along, and they actually applied to do a few more cool things, and they actually had some real people in it, and some sexual explicit content and such, and they were denied by Steam. The person behind Super Seducer 3, Richard Larina, posted on his Twitter the following: Steam have banned and removed Super Seducer 3 from the store. They will not allow it to be released in any form. Our page is gone and 61,700 wishes lists are gone. Prior to this, they told me to expect either approval or feedback. We repeatedly said we'll do whatever that is needed. So right now, Richard Larina is actually posting out that, hey, we've actually made a tame version. We'll cut the game. We'll change it in any way, form possible to get it on Steam. He really wants it on Steam. It's one of the biggest distribution platforms out there. But Steam has actually said that you are no longer approved. And they also told him that he can either get a refund for his app ID, or he can actually just use that app ID to start another game if he chooses to do so. So right now he's, playing every card he can to get someone from Steam to react to it and say like, yeah, we said one thing, but we did another. And hopefully he figures out what's going on. But it does seem like Super Seducer 3 will not be coming out. And people in his Twitter have also been giving him suggestions to other platforms he can launch on. So that is it for Super Seducer 3 and why it's been banned for now. Alright, so now for a little bit of math. FIFA, the Fédération Internationale de Football Association. People know it for FIFA. And they've actually noted something quite interesting for video game people, that the video game part of FIFA has actually outgrown the traditional esports model that makes some money. But that makes sense. Corona is out there. People aren't really in stadiums anymore. There's a lot of loss of the sales and merchandise. $158.9 million out of its $266.5 yearly total has come from the generation of esports. FIFA has also used this to proudly promote all of their different club tournament sections and all their FIFA E championships and all the kind of different things you can do with FIFA Online. So one of the things that FIFA owns is the brand licensing rights, and that's what makes them the most money. So EA makes the games, sells the games, and they get like X amount of money from that. And it's a very small proportion of what EA themselves make, I'm guessing, due to the fact that it is a FIFA game. So one of the cool things that they wrote about it being important for them moving now is, the way that I see it, is that FIFA and other organizations out there like the NBA 2K series are all realizing that they have to capitalize and position themselves right now in order to make a good money. So that's about it. FIFA made all their money. Gamers made FIFA the most money. Then we just want to point out that Life is Strange 2, or True Colors, is coming out, and we watched the launch trailer. We think it's really cool. That story actually prompted a lot of people to take up cosplay. It's a really cool video game. It's like a story thriller, and like you get to know people. In this game, you play the main character, and she can actually feel people's emotions. And I just suggest you watch the trailer. We have it in our comment section below, or in a sources section below, for that matter. But yeah, like we said, go check that out. Sources below. Then we're going to go on to some happiness. We're going to be talking about the beautiful people that is Sandra and Lucas. Well, Lucas happens to be one of the best in-game leaders in Counter-Strike history, Gla1ve. And then Sandra is a wonderful streamer / also person that takes care of people in the healthcare system in Denmark, also known as his girlfriend. And they are having a kid, and they announced it on Twitter to some really lovely, praise and support, which is really awesome. But we also wanted to put in that AZ probably has the coolest actual Twitter response in the world. Love how they're holding an ultrasound scan as if they couldn't see the baby through her stomach with his NVIDIA settings anyways. AZ, that was fucking good. There's nothing better than looking at Lucas and Sandra holding a picture of their baby boy or girl. So we're going to go into our final piece. I'm not going to say final piece because that's going to upset Alex. So also, Apex is now out on the Switch. That means that if you have a Nintendo Switch, you can play Apex on it. And they're also launching Twitch drops, and it's been a pretty good year for Apex as such. They're doing a lot of good stuff. Everything's going very well. They're expanding as fast as they can, and I do love to see one thing before I sign out, is the fact that game developers that have been doing well, like with the Apex story, is that people are not going after them or hating on them for not developing it better, or being couch experts. So that's been a little bit nicer. I think 2020 has taught people, relax and let the people do the work. Well, that are doing the work, do the work. Well, yeah, thank you so much for watching Downtime Recap for this time around. It's me, Alan. And if you want to jump in and give us any pointers or information about the stuff, like the FIFA news, which came from our lovely Robzki, then feel free to just jump into our Discord. The links are below. And that's it. Have a good one.